Hey guys, this is Everett with RT Pro. Today we're going to install a roll cage, so let's get started. So as I said when I was rolling in, today we're going to install our RT Pro roll cage and talk a little bit about it, compare it to the Polaris roll cage. So let's dive in and get this thing installed. So taking a look at our cage compared to the Polaris cage, this is made out of 2-inch DOM tubing and it is fully welded. There is no points besides the bottom half here to bolt this to the Polaris. It's fully triangulated throughout the whole cage on the top and the roof, in the back, and in the front here. So you'll be fully protected if you do roll this thing over. So as it goes, UTV owners love accessorizing their rigs. And that's the good thing about this is it comes bare metal. You can powder coat it to whatever color you want. This owner actually decided to powder coat it this gray to match his rig. And it comes with your removable hard roof. It's easily accessible with these screws and these fasteners on here. The 2-inch diameter tubing, you can mount your salt mirrors as it is on this rig, or like GoPros or whatever that you'd like to mount on it. So let's get this installed and show you what it looks like. So taking this cage off is a pretty simple process. Maybe have a buddy help you lift it off once you get the 8 bolts unhooked. You got 2 bolts on each side up front, 2 bolts up underneath the fender, and the bolt that holds the door to the cage. And then it should just lift right off. To take these bolts off is a 15mm socket. You can use a 1/2-inch impact or hand tools that you have accessible to you. So then we got these 2 other bolts right here. This one and this one, take that off, and then the back should come up. And as I said, the doors will need to be removed from this bar. We have a 13mm wrench and socket, and we'll just take this off too, and this should be the last step besides the seat belts. Now we're going to take the seat belts off. It's going to be a 14mm socket and wrench. I'm just going to put the box in right here. So after you get all the bolts out, if you have a friend handy, have them come over here and help you lift it off.
Oh, it's in there pretty far.
All right, next step is just to put the cage on. It goes right back into the factory mounting points. So it's for a direct fit. There's no fabrication or nothing like that. So now we're gonna get the bolts and tighten it up. Now that we got the cage all hooked up, it's bolted in, it's ready to go. Now we're gonna get our lap belts put back in, our harnesses. Our G-Force off-road seats are gonna be secured with these. Now these are known as Amped Off-Road. You guys go check their new website out. These are still a great seat. They're just different branding, and we're loving these harnesses as well. So let's get these hooked up as well. So the next thing we're going to do to finish this cage off is add our optional roof. This will kind of help with trail weather, kind of. It's not really weather tight, obviously, because it's all open cage, but this will help with like low limbs that you're going to be going under, or a light rain or something like that. It even has like a rain channel right here so it doesn't drip right on front of the rig. So we're going to go ahead and put this on. Just takes these little nut zerts here and the screwdriver, put them in. Pretty easy, pretty simple. So let's get it on. Just line up the holes. Take your flathead screwdriver till it clicks. So if you want this option of the roof, you'll need to order it with your cage when you're first ordering your cage. This is not an option you can add down the road. We actually have to physically weld the tabs on in the manufacturing process. So please figure out that, before you buy it. We just want you to be a happy customer. So we wanted to put the OEM windshield back on from our other cage. The RT Pro cages are actually designed for more open air racing applications. It wouldn't take much to just modify this and get it to work for any other application like other aftermarket windshields. Now that we got this cage fully installed, this thing's ready to go back out on the trails. It's going to be safer and stronger than the OEM or the original roll cage that was on it. This thing is fully gusseted and triangulated with this welded DOM tubing. So you're going to be very safe out on the trail and have that peace of mind. And also, it looks way cooler than the OEM cage. A lot slicker design. It's almost like a fastback. It looks really good. I'm really digging this cage. As you can see on the back of this hard mounted top, there's 4 slotted holes that you can add lighting accessories or any kind of accessory that you may want. If you guys want to stay up to date, go to rtproutv.com. Check us out on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and for any further updates and new product that we may be coming out with. And I'll see you guys next time.